I'm not trying to make that a habit, but oh my god. I have soda so infrequently that whenever I have some, my body is like, expelliarmus. So I haven't filmed anything all day and it's almost 7 p.m. I've just kind of been in a bad mood today, and I slept really late because I didn't get sleep last night. Like, I just did not fall asleep. It's one of those things where you just kind of lay there with your eyes closed and you're like, I'm not really asleep. Like, I'm too conscious. And then my ears started acting up. It's a mess. We just ordered a pizza. When that comes, I'm gonna take a break, captioning, and I'm gonna, ooh, there should be a new episode of Encore. Have I talked about Encore on Vlogmas yet? I don't think I have. Y'all, this show, it's on Disney Plus, and it brings a group of people together that did like musical theater in high school, and they bring them back. They're adults now, and they bring them back to do one encore performance of a show that they did. They hook them up with like directors and music coaches and all that, people that have worked on Broadway, and they have like 5 days to do it. That's 10, but you know what I mean. And it is just the most heartfelt show that I have ever watched. It makes me cry every episode. You see these people coming together and you see how their lives planned out, and it gets emotional every time, and it's so good. New episodes come out every Friday. What else can I talk about, because I'm gonna have zero footage for this vlog? I am trying Sprite spiked, no, not spiked, I could use some alcohol probably. Sprite spiced cranberry for the first time. I saw it in the store and I was like, I want to try it.
If you want to be fancy, hold your pinky up like this.
It's not bad, but like, I feel like I would use this and put like cranberry juice in it. I don't know if you ever make cocktails. Normally I would use ginger ale and cranberry. Oh my god, I'm yawning because that's how boring I am. But y'all have been watching these vlogmases, even though I'm boring as hell. So shout out to you. Yes, you. I'm looking right into your, no, that's creepy.
In 1998, a group of teenagers from Satellite Beach, Florida stepped onto the stage to mount the musical Annie Get Your Gun. 2 decades later, they're out in the real world, and they're all putting their lives on hold for one more encore performance. Because after all, there's no business like show business. This is Encore.
So, did I read any more of Little Women tonight? No. But I did read something. I was saying how I was like, ooh, I kind of want like a nice little steamy romance, Christmassy to read. And then I remembered I literally downloaded one like the other week. It's called Christmas in the City, and it was free. We love it. And it is, I think, 6 short stories by 12 different romance authors, and they like teamed up to write each one. Story I read was Kennedy Ryan and Sierra Simone's one, which I've never read anything by Kennedy Ryan, but Sierra Simone, of course, if you've been following me, she wrote A Lesson in Thorns, one of my favorite books of the year. Their story was called The Christmas Crown, and it was about this foreign queen who is in Washington, D.C. for just like a leaders thing, and she ends up running into this bodyguard, and they have like this instant chemistry, and it goes from there. I thought the characters were interesting because it's not every day that you read about like a queen finding someone. A lot of times it's like the king or the prince or whatever, so I liked a little switch up there. Plus I believe that she is a woman of color. I don't exactly know where this place is. I don't know a lot of things. The Queen of Monoroa? I think that's what it looks like. But basically she is the queen regent, so her husband has died and she's basically waiting for her son to come of age. She's never been, you know, treasured as a woman because she was always raised to be a queen and to just pleasure the king, basically. And so yeah, obviously the bodyguard, his name isn't actually Grim, but that's his nickname. And he's, you know, ready to tweet her like a queen. I enjoyed it. It was cute. It was steamy. It was like a little different. Like I said, why am I so yellow? Hello? The only thing is I feel like it didn't really read like a short story. Like it was definitely one of those one night things, but almost like love at first sight kind of thing. And so where it ended up going, I wasn't not a fan of, but I don't really know how I feel about it. But it really just kind of felt like it should have been a longer story. And then when I got to the end of it, it was like, look for the longer novella in 2020. So I was like, but it was very fun. It was nice and steamy. I liked the chemistry between the two characters. So I'd probably give it like a 3.5, I would say. That was the only story that I read though, so in case you are interested in this, I know it's only available for like a limited time, so deadass can't remember where I found it, but I'm sure if you go to like any of the authors' information, you'll be able to find it. Because like I said, it was free. We love a nice free little Christmassy fun goodness. I don't think I mentioned how that story was Christmassy, but it was like set around Christmas. In case you're curious, the authors are Helena Hunting and L.J. Shen, Melanie Harlow and Corinne Michaels, V. Keelan and Penelope Ward, Serena Brown and Elle Kennedy, Kennedy Ryan and Sierra Simone, and L.H. Causeway and Penny Reed. I've heard of Elle Kennedy and Helena Hunting, but I haven't read anybody on this list except for Sierra Simone. It's gonna be interesting to see if I like it, and then if I do, perhaps I can look into more of their works. So that's all for this vlog, except for the chocolate. We'll get to that. But I just wanted to say that my plan for days that I didn't do much was like, oh, I could do like a tag or something along those lines, just like talk about a bookish subject. Obviously I should have done that today, but it's like 3 in the morning. Wow, when did that happen? So obviously that didn't happen. But if you have any suggestions, if you have anything you want to see me talk about, let me know. Oh, I should try to get like a different pose for the thumbnail. Am I right, ladies? All right. Day 6. Fun fact, today was Giannis's birthday. He's a player on the Bucks. Ooh, the home of Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Oh, stepping out. Oh my god, it's so good. I love water so much. See you tomorrow.